This one more time after the freeze here, so we get the kickoff, and Miami's going to get the ball first, just like they did the first time around. So we'll see how this works. Cross your fingers. Choking me up here, man. I'm glad I got a cup of water. All right. Once these guys, yeah. Well, I've been through this with Revamp. I didn't get a chance to play Junior Broncos, but I played Revamp. I played Serpanda. I've been through these freeze offs, and it's not fun because you think you're doing something really good, and then it goes away, and now the other team's kind of seen what you've done, and now you got to adjust on the fly, and that doesn't always work. So. All right, let's try this again. It's going to be a touchback, and Miami's going to start on their own 25-yard line, 1st and 10. Let's see what Van Dyke has up his sleeve here. We got 2 receivers to right, 1 to the left, tight end just off the scrimmage. Cheney goes in motion, cuts over the middle. It's going to brought down for a 7-yard gain, a little dump pass to the halfback, and bring up 2nd down and 3. Let's see what he does here. 2nd down and 3. 2 tight ends. Well, one of them tight ends is in the backfield as a fullback. Gucci's to the left. Van Dyke parking something out. Defense swarming there at the line, looking for a lane to probe. Van Dyke drops. Rolls was right hard, trying to throw, and he gets tackled for a loss. 7-yard sack's going to bring up 3rd and 10. Just didn't have the speed to get to outside. Savion Jones, man, that dude tracked him down and brought him down. Going to be a big 3rd and 10 early in this game. Georgia says we have no 49er audio unless you're doing something and not talking. Okay. It was,
maybe they don't got me.
There was no 49er audio.
All right. Okay, I think I'm back now.
All right.
I think you missed me. I think that's the problem. He was missing me. Love you too, bro.
5 receiver set.
Thanks,
3
Rob.
tight to the line to the right. Van Dyke drops, looks, got a man over the middle.
Ooh,
finds him. Thug catches it, and it's a 20-yard gain on 3rd and 10. It's going to bring a 1st down. Nice conversion by Miami.
I mean, the only reason I'm saying ooh is because, like, this game has had such tight coverage. Well, our disconnect had so much tight coverage before. It's like when you see a guy this open, you're like, ooh. But great tackle right there by the safety, huh, Vaughn? Just stopped him immediately.
Immediately, yes. And I saw the other guy that was open, the first guy that was open. It was a tight window, but there's the guy open, and he waits and throws it to the guy to the right of that one who broke open late. So he threw it not to the guy I was expecting it to go to. But he had 2 different guys deep down the middle.
Still working over here on the right hash. One wide receiver moving over to the left.
Here's the handoff to Cheney and sweep, and he's going to get dropped immediately for a loss of 1 on the play.
Good penetration. You see the defensive line handling business right there. You know, if Miami's not able to run out of the light personnel, it's going to, maybe change some of the game plan or some of the options, up for the Miami, offensive attack. But that's just one good play by LSU. You got to keep it up over 4 7-minute sustained quarters. This is going to be a matchup of titans right here. Like I said, LSU has 3 losses on the season, but by a total of 8 points, and they've played some juggernauts. They're 3-1 in conference. They're untouchable in conference right now.
Here we go, 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Shotgun, Van Dyke, looking plenty of protection. Throws it, caught over the middle, Thug, and he split 2 defenders, 23 yards again. 1st down, Miami. Wow, that was a little bit of a tight window, but he hit it.
All the way over to the other side of the field side. Now we're set up on the other hash, and now, you got a little bit more breathing room over here on that right side for most right-handed quarterbacks, so that's what they prefer.
Yeah, that was a gutsy throw. There was 3 defenders in the area, and he just threaded the needle. Van Dyke drops, quick throw. Gucci again on the sideline. Step back, jukes
Hey.
around, and he takes it to the house. Holy shit, what a move. 2 moves.
Yeah, I mean, I know everybody who saw that loved it. Great timing. Van Dyke with the, confidence to throw that in there. I mean, the defender's there in the area, but with those wicked moves, I mean, you extend it into a touchdown. What a play.
There should be 2 jacks on that side of the field over there. The first one especially, but then he was able to maneuver around the other guy and had wide open sideline to run. Extra point here is going to give Miami a 7-0 lead, just like we had the first time around. So we'll see if LSU responds the same way. We're going to go for it on 4th down again.
I don't know about that. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. I'm just glad that everything seems to be okay in this game so far. That disconnect was unfortunate. We were just about finishing out the second quarter, and it was a fucking barn burner going, crazy. Hopefully this one can, match that level of interest.
Good kick on the meter there. Headley hits this one deep down the middle. It's going to be way about 7 yards deep in the end zone, and they're going to take a knee. So they'll bring it out to the 25 for LSU as well.
John Emery, just a Swiss Army knife. Junior Broncos play style, is one where, he's going to have the halfback, catch passes, catch screen passes, line up as a wide receiver, do some blocking, return kicks. John Emery does it all for this team.
See how they do on this one. LSU wearing their purple throwbacks on this game. Daniels barking out something over to the left. Play clock down to 4 seconds. 3, 2, gets the snap. Drifting to his right, rolling, pressure coming. Hits the guy on the out along the sidelines, and he's going to get all the way out to the 45. 20 yards to the tight end, Jack Beck.
Yeah, Jack Beck just gaining the space after their extension of pass pro through Jaden Daniels' legs. But not quite as much space on that right side now that they're on the right hash.
Miami's crowding the line as they always do. Revamp loves to put all the guys in the box. Pressure you makes you think you can go deep, and then user snags it. So we'll see what they do here. Receiver comes to the right. 2 tight end, big formation. Daniels dumps it over the middle and almost threw a pick. Chief doing dabs had stone hands, or that was a pick.
Chief doing dabs had a big play in the first game. That one drops the first opportunity that was gifted to him. Kind of like the gag gift. It's like you give it to somebody else because you got it, and then they give it to somebody else. But I mean, yeah, you see the user chess match right there. The user came down for the defense and then immediately dropped backwards, and that caused the slant, and it was right into the defense.
There's a triple option here, and Daniel's going to go forward for 7 yards. Slid right between 2 defenders, picks up 7 yards, make it 3rd and 3. Now they can do whatever they want.
And he's one of the few players in the NWO that gets pissed off after a 7-yard gain, making it 3rd and manageable. But, he's just so explosive. I've seen him bust that same play for 50 yards down the field.
Here we go, 5 receiver set here. Daniels in the shotgun. Swing pass to the outside. It's going to be caught and dropped after he gets 5 yards. It's Hilton on the play, just enough to get the first down. That was dangerous because that could have been picked by 2 different DBs by Miami. They just couldn't get to that spot.
Yeah, but the crowd is pumped, and so is Hilton. He's ready to make some more plays. And Jaden Daniel in complete control is getting them lined up.
Again, 5 receiver set. Daniel's making some sort of adjustments at the line here. Quick drop, drifting to his right, rolling hard to his right, stops, looks, throws back to the left, and knocked down. Caleb Johnson with the deflection on the play. Lucky that was not picked as well.
Looked like one of those plays where, your first plan broke down, your second plan broke down, and your third plan almost turned in, a house call the other way. Looked like he was trying to go, first read, maybe buy some time to the right, threw back to the opposite side of the field, and that hole closed quickly.
See what they do here. 2nd down and 10, 3.5 minutes left in the quarter. Daniels fake handoff, drops, throws the out, and knocked down again. This time by Tyreek Stevenson. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10.
Yeah, a good user will definitely, take their chances with a play like that, sling it in there, try to just, get it right in that tight window. But this Miami team is a little bit different than most defenses. Usually it's a little bit of a bad play there.
Yeah, usually that's a pick.
Yeah.
He had the angle, he was underneath, and he's fortunate that wasn't picked. So that's 3 times already in this drive that could have been picked.
Yeah.
See how they respond. 3rd and 10, just inside the 45. Daniels throws the out route. Oh, and it's caught. He bounces off one guy, gets to the 20, down to the 15, still on his feet, inside the 10, down to the 8. John Emery, wow. Amazed he caught it, and then he just would not go down.
Coach on the sideline was really surprised that Emery got that at all. But he's just a fucking hoss of a man. He fucking wouldn't get tackled after he's ripped that ball away from the defender.
Now LSU runs no huddle.
Yeah, it's not just exactly.
There's a handoff up the middle, wiggles through, gets popped, dropped at the 4, 5-yard gain. It's going to bring up 2nd down and goal from the 4.
Yeah, and did you see the way he ended that fucking run? Jesus Christ. Check everybody for CTE. I got CTE just watching it.
He got mugged hard. All right, see what they do here. 2nd down from the 4, just under 3 minutes left in the first quarter. LSU's been dodging bullets the entire drive. 3 different passes that could have been picked. See if they can finish this off.
Neo the
And here
Matrix.
comes the quarterback draw straight up the middle for the touchdown. Daniel says, screw it, I'm going to take it myself. And we're an extra point away from the tie game.
Vaughn, Jaden Daniels is on the Heisman watch. He's one of the top 5 players in the nation.
He should be based on his legs alone, but I haven't seen him throw like I've seen Van Dyke or Spencer. So
Yeah.
I just haven't seen LSU nearly as much as Miami or Oklahoma or Oklahoma State. So.
Well, when Jaden gets it cooking, he could do what the other guys do. He just kind of, doesn't do it off the rip sometimes on some of these games. But he also, his legs, they make him a two attack quarterback.
Danny in chat's like, but who's number 1? I think that would be
Oh,
his
he
guy,
knows who
Spencer.
it is. I'm not
Here's
giving him free pub.
Out of the end zone. It's going to be a touchback. See what Miami does. Last time when we tried to play this before, it was exactly 7-7, and that's when Miami threw that pick over the middle, and LSU ended up getting a field goal.
All right, I'll give Danny some love. It's Spencer Sanders, number 1. Crowd is still rocking, Vaughn.
Yeah, that's a rowdy crowd, big crowd every time. It's like a pretty decent size section for Miami down there in the corner, though. 11 seconds left on the play clock here. Miami taking their time trying to get the right play on this. Break the huddle, down to 6, 5, 4.
Oh, look at the defensive moving over there. Look at the
Cheney
defense
counter,
moving over
gets
there.
to the outside, cuts it back inside, going to fall forward and pick up 7 on the play.
And that's
they
why,
smelled it.
yeah, you saw it, right? And then that's why Cheney is also on the Heisman list, because of plays like that where the defense knows it's coming and he's still so damn agile and explosive enough to get 7 out of that.
Yeah, he had the agility to get back inside, explosiveness to get upfield, and then he powers through the defender.
Yeah.
All in one, like a 5-yard area. Did all 3 things, picked up 7.
Yeah, most scat backs will make all those agility moves and then get knocked back 3 yards. He fell forward.
There we go. Got 4 receivers split out, 2 each side. Chain to the right. Van Dyke giving instructions. They try to get the defense to jump. There's the handoff straight up the gut for Cheney. He's going to get the first down. Blows right through the DB, a linebacker, whoever that was. Picks up 7 more, and it's going to be first down, Miami.
And I'm going to tell you the truth, Vaughn. If we see Cheney end and finish runs like that, where he's falling forward and leveling a defender onto his back at the end of a run, that's a very dangerous look for LSU. Because once Cheney heats up to that point where he's showing his speed and power, it gets ugly for opposing defenses.
Yeah, that's when he blows through and he knocks a guy down, but he stays on his feet and goes 70 yards right at the gut.
It's really, really bad.
Here's Van Dyke under center. Quick drop. Just was left, throws. Cheney on the Texas route. Dropped after 6 yards. Going to be second down and 4.
Good tackle by number 28. Sorry, Vaughn.
Yeah, it's one of his favorite plays. Everybody knows he loves that halfback angle route there.
Yeah, did it on the weak side that time. Didn't do it on the strong side. where the tight end was, did it on the weak side, so it's backside. You don't really expect it as much. Maybe you're looking, stop the run on the other side. You let the halfback go. But what a tackle by 28, because he could have finished that run or broken that tackle and then been off to the races.
There we go. Another tight formation to the right. LSU's line shifting to the left, then back to the right, trying to confuse Miami. Play clock down to 5 seconds. Van Dyke drops, looks, throws, hits LaFleur on the side, beats 2 men down the sideline, does another step back, goes through the DB, and he's going to go to the house again. My goodness, somebody test that guy.
Well, I really don't have to break down or say anything. You guys saw it, and if you saw it and you're here at the NWO, then you were treated to some fire-ass content. Because, it looked like the block downfield wasn't going to happen, but with all of the manipulation from the user revamp TV right there, he was able to extend that play the distance. And like I said, Vaughn, man, when Gucci LaFleur gets the ball, he just looks a little different than the rest of the guys.
That's for sure. He's got all the moves like Jagger right there. You just saw it. Does the step back, then he powers through the next guy. Stays on his feet. Looked like he was going to stumble and fall. Here's Emery straight up the gut. He's got a lane to the outside. Tries to get around one more. Good
nice block.
Going to get to the 50-yard line. And
great return.
56-yard return.
That's a huge return, Vaughn. That is a huge answer back. When you could cut your field in half that you need to answer back for a ugly fucking play that happened against your defense, oh my God, that sets you up in such a positive place.
Setting up those blocks really well. I thought he was going to go to the house, but they got to angle him off to the sideline. But a nice response. Now we're in an I formation here in a pitch play. And it's going to be a quarterback pass or halfback pass. No, he stops and he gets hammered from behind. No gain for Major Burns.
Yeah, wow. Avoided disaster right there. The sack is actually not that bad. It's not a negative. It's a net zero play. Right, it doesn't take any points away, doesn't take possession away. It would have been nice to be able to hit a big one after that big run, but going back to that return, when a score happens, back-breaking against a defense, the hardest thing to do is not let up on special teams, and we saw it happen right there.
There's a big formation on offense. Looks like 10 guys in the box for Miami. Drop it back to 9 guys in the box. Play clock down to 5. Daniels, quick drop, drifting, rolling hard to his left, looking upfield, stops, throws over the middle, caught. And this is going to be inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. Kayshawn Booty, 34 yards, broke away from the coverage. Nice play, nice throw by Daniels.
You like that? I was about to be critical and say that he has to make a user move with his legs right there against that one player that kind of spied him out there on the outside. But, man, he knew the angle that his wide receiver was going to hit, and he hit him with it and let him run for a long distance after.
Yeah, great patience on that play.
Good tackle by Miami to end it.
Thought he was going to run the ball, and then he just stops. And then he waits and waits and waits. Now he's rolling hard to his right, looking, stops, throws. Got the guy along the sidelines, and he's going to be
not a touchdown.
Just a one. No, they said he stepped out.
Hey, Vaughn, what do you think about the user matchup right there? The defender taking the first receiver away that the QB was looking for, and then trying to settle into that in-between place where he's kind of guarding 2 guys, but he still fitted in. Jaden Daniels is cooking now, Vaughn.
I was looking. I didn't see him because there's a handoff to the fullback, halfback, whoever this is, right up the gut for a touchdown. Yeah, I was looking at that on the outside, just where the defense was trying to cover that short little dump-off pass, and it kind of blocked my view of the other guy. So when he threw it over their head, I was like, oh, my God, he is wide open.
No, he definitely was. The user was trying to be right in the vicinity where he could come down and make the tackle on the first guy that he was covering, but also in the area where he could get a user pick by lifting his hands over his head and vertically getting the ball up above him. But Jaden Daniels played that so beautifully and whipped it out there. We got a fake, and it is 2 points.
LSU, the fake field goal, extra point, makes it a 15-14 game. 15 seconds into the second quarter.
I'll tell you what, Vaughn, that touchdown hit was by Kane, and that hit harder than some cocaine on the way that he leveled the defender, put him on his back. But what hit even harder was that 2-point conversion, putting Miami down now by 1. even though they done nothing wrong offensively in this game.
There's a kickoff. Knighton's got hard to his left, back to the middle, back to the left. This time didn't fool anybody. Gets taken down inside his own 15. Not a good return.
Hey, both of these teams are really gonna. Ah, shit.
Knighton's down and hurt. Looks like he's got a concussion.
As long as you still got Gucci LaFleur, Cheney, and Van Dyke, you all right. You got Restrepo in there. They're going to be all right. Plus, that defense could smother at any point. Both defenses are going to make teams work and earn every single bit of it right now. And we're going to be locked and loaded, enjoying it with you all night.
You have to wait and see if we get an update on Knighton because he was down. Looked like he had holding his head on the field there with a concussion. So we'll see. Miami runs out. 4 wide receivers set really tight to the line. Van Dyke drops, looks. Got square on the it's LaFleur. He's going to get the first down. Had the little drag route over there. Beat his man to the spot and then went upfield, got the first down.
To be able to hit that drag route all the way from the opposite side of the field, you need pass pro, and that's exactly what he had. If that continues, then look for Miami to be able to move the ball through the air.
Yeah, these teams, I haven't seen these guys do it too much in this particular league, but if they run those drags and then every once in a while they throw in a zig route instead, and you're chasing them on the other side, and all of a sudden they're wide open on the opposite side.
Yeah, on the whip routes, right? Yeah.
Yep. There's a deep throw by Van Dyke. He's got a man open. LaFleur at the 35 to the 30, down to the 20, inside the 20 to the 18. Wide open, got behind the DB. They're lucky to drag him down.
Not a lot of safety help right there against LaFleur, a dangerous man. Might need to reevaluate that. Already has a touchdown in this game, shown that he could be a difference maker. But what a tackle by LSU's DB to recover and get that and now set up a potential stop.
Give them first down right around the, looks like 17.5-yard line. Counterplay, Cheney.
Whoa.
Oh, what a block. Cheney gets to the outside. There's not much 2-yard gain, but that defensive end got blown up. Oh.
Yeah, talk about the piss cup now. I mean, what in the fuck did we just witness?
He just flew backwards like 2 yards on that block. That's not a pancake right there, man. That's I don't know what the hell that was, but it was more than a pancake.
This motherfucker teleporting.
It wasn't a big stack. That was a huge stack.
All right here on the left hash, you got all that space out there. Van Dyke, very efficient at quarterback.
Van Dyke drops, throws over the middle. Pinchino gets it, and he's going to fall forward and get the first down inside the 10.
Fought for the first down. Oh, my goodness. Thought he was going to be tackled right before that, getting us to a third down, but nope. Fought for that first down. Excellent job. Now you got a new set of downs.
Guys are heavyweights out here just throwing bombs left and right on each other. It's going to be first and goal from the 7-yard line. Minute and a half.
We got a 5-down lineman look.
We got 2 tight ends, big offensive set as well.
I'm here for it, Vaughn.
Big on big.
Audible by the offense.
Smith goes in motion. Quick throw. He's got it. He's going to go inside. He brought him in motion for the drag, and he gets right by the linebacker right away. Just fed it quick, and he just wiggled in.
How do you beat 5 defensive linemen? You throw it. And if you throw it, you better throw it quick because those 5 pass rushers will probably get home if you take too long. Got it quick, and that time led his receiver, had the inside coverage or had the inside leverage, and just, delivered it to where he could run underneath it.
Yeah, that was a nice adjustment to bring the receiver in motion with the drag. See how LSU responds here. We still have 5 minutes left in the half. These guys have been going back and forth pretty quick so far. See what LSU has up their sleeve because they've been kind of freewheeling. Haven't seen a whole lot of running from those guys either because Miami kind of swarms to the ball, so it's really hard. But
that's also Junior Broncos style. Junior Broncos has some, bread and butter plays that he really believes in that you're going to see, multiple times on every quarter, just damn near about every possession. He's going to, run a few of the same plays, and he's going to feature you know, the halfback, not just in the running game, but also in the passing game.
Yeah, we got 5 guys split out here. Throws the wide receiver screen out to the outside, step back. Still going to get caught from behind, and it's going to be only a 2-yard gain on the play.
Yeah, if the left tackle would have gotten that block on the screen game, you know, that would have been a much larger gain. In fact, that was a play that I did not expect at all. You know, you see 5 wideouts like that, you think he's going downfield or at least across the middle, not a screen.
He had a lot of room to run him, right away, but they closed the gap and took him down before he could get much going on. So 2nd down and 8 here from their own 27.
Yeah, he got that block animation where he gives them a shove, but he actually shoves them closer to where the screen was going.
Yeah, I hate that animation. Yeah, just push him in my run lane. That's real smart.
Yeah.
All right, big formation and receiver going in motion left to right, fullback to the left, halfback behind him.
Yeah, pistol.
Here's the handoff, straight up the gut. Gonna get the 1st down.
Yeah. That's the guy who scored the touchdown earlier. So you see another guy besides Emery getting the ball, and that's a nice one. You know, you go to the weak side of the ball, you know, the field side, but the weak side. That's a nice, interesting play because you had numbers over there on the other side. You were thinking that he was going to run to the boundary side, but he went field side, weak side. That's pretty nice.
All right, 1st down. Hand off to Emery, runs right. Oh, he tried to run over the linebacker, and he doesn't do it. Only gains 2 on the play. I thought he was just going to run right through him.
Yeah,
a lot of open space to get.
Yeah, what I saw Emery take a lot more steps upfield than I saw the defender flying downfield. So I thought the physics were going to have Emery push through that man and keep running, you know, and that's why Emery didn't make a move. Because Junior Broncos is really good with that wiggle stick. He will wiggle the guy out. You know, that was a little bit more straightforward approach.
Here's the handoff. Emery tries to get something up the middle and gets nothing. It's going to bring up 3rd and 8. Tried a little trickery there with the triple option. And again, Miami just not giving up much of anything on the ground today.
Had some run success, you know, and then Miami just kind of started to expect run and kind of got ready for it. So now it's a passing situation, most likely, unless we're going to 4 downs, Vaughn.
Yep. Well, you know me, I would be looking downfield and run if I had to with the QB, but he hasn't seemed to run with Daniels. He runs out there just to get to an open spot to find somebody that's going to break loose. So fake handoff, pressure to his left, throws over the middle. He's got a man right at the 50, down to the 45. 1st down on the play.
I mean, you got to be impressed with that ball's placement, you know, in the middle of some traffic down there. He had the vision to get that done. But I also got to give credit to the pass protection. That set up so beautifully. Everybody got their guy. Nobody got a shitty block. That gave him the time that he needed to let that play develop and let all of that mess in there work itself out.
We got 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, tight end back in the backfield, just to the left of the quarterback. Now he goes in motion to the right, looking for him to set up a block on these guys blitzing off the edge is what he's looking for. Play clock down to 6. Throws the out route. He's going to get the 1st down, and he steps out of bounds immediately. Booty.
Nice play, huh? I mean, he found his soft spot right in between coverage. That wasn't that man coverage that time. He was definitely in a zone, and that was a one that found a nice soft spot in between the zones.
Yep, he ran him straight up and then whoop, cut direct right. Nobody's out there. Had two defenders out there, but neither one was close. Easy throw.
Yeah, good throw.
Here's the handoff. Cuts it up the middle, bounces off. One defender gets taken down. 3-yard gain. You got 2nd down and 7 for LSU.
Yeah, I mean, you got to credit Miami's defense right there. Not only did the first defender force the cut to the inside, great cut by Emery, by the way, to get away from that first defender, but you had the backside also, you know, crashing down those second-level defenders behind these big, fast linemen, you know, coming down, running downhill, delivering a big blow.
Yeah, that backside pressure sometimes can be a little uncomfortable, so we'll see what they do. They got 5 receivers here. Daniel's barking something out. And he's going to take off and run. He's got a lane.
Ouch.
And he gets popped.
Yeah.
He still gets down to a 3rd and 2. Got good yardage before he took the hit.
You just love to see him hold on to the ball and get up that fast. The guy is a threat, and I had been waiting for that quarterback run for the last 4 or 5 plays. So I'm glad to see that we had it right there. I thought he might have made a move and get away from there. I've seen him do it before, but good defense by Miami. This is a clutch, key 3rd and 2, Vaughn.
3rd and 2, minute 43 left in the half. Both teams with all their timeouts. Miami's crowding the line here.
3-4 formation for them.
Yep, big formation for both teams. Clock down 6 seconds, 5 seconds on the play clock. 2, 1, he calls timeout. Wasn't going to get the play off. It's okay. They don't carry over to the second half, so sometimes it's better to take it.
I got no problem with it. I don't know what the call was, so I can't say, hey, you had a good look, you didn't have a good look. All I know is that the 2 tight ends right there with that 3-4 that was right there, that was going to be an interesting play.
Here he comes out, splits out 4 receivers, 2 on each side. Emery wiggles, tries to get to the first down, bounces and rolls over the top of the defender to get the first down, stops the clock, moves the chains, gives them what they need. Now they can gather their thoughts, figure out how they want to attack. Minute 21, clock now running.
The timeout proves to be smart. You get that play, you wiggle the stick, and gets them over the line. Nice execution.
And it's very fortunate he fell on top of the defenders so he could roll forward and get the first down.
Hola, Jimmy.
All right, see what they dial up here. 2 backs in the backfield.
Press coverage out there, huh? Even on the slot, Vaughn.
Yep, that's all over the place. They expect him to run. I don't think he thinks he's going to throw the ball.
2 halfbacks.
Daniels is looking for the screen, rolls to his right hard, tries to get a block. He does, and gets popped and fumbles the ball out of bounds.
Hey, Vaughn. Oh, go ahead. I want to hear what you're going to say.
Trying to throw the ball to because there was nobody open on that side, and he got hit when he was trying to make the throw, and that's why he fumbled.
Vaughn, he had 5 options to throw to. None of them were good. And he even extended the play with his legs to try to throw. He put himself in a position where he could run with the quarterback or throw. He did everything right. It's just that they had a spy on the QB.
And he was fortunate the fumble went out of bounds, so not only did they keep the ball, but it stopped the clock. Oh, man, wide open over the middle. Runs
See that execution on that one?
Dropped down to the 2-yard line. Wow, he just steamrolled that DB.
Exquisite execution on that one. Great job right there. You saw him buy time with his legs, getting away from that fast-ass pass rush that I think is probably sending less guys than before. But buys time and then delivers the ball just as soon as the halfback redirects his route out of the coverage zone by the defender.
All right, down to 35 seconds. Clock is rolling.
Yeah, Vaughn, this is the one thing that I've seen Junior Broncos do from the first game that he stepped into the NWO. I've been super impressed with it, is that this guy will let shit tick, 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 tick. He is a total game manager.
And now Miami's going to go ahead and call a timeout so they get a chance to get the ball back.
Yeah. Forcing a
Smart
timeout.
move. Nope. Making him run a play. Maybe he can get a pick. Maybe he can get a fumble. Never know what's going to happen, especially in this league. All right, big formation, Maryland formation.
Maryland eye.
Hand off to the right, powers through.
Got the numbers.
Right into the end zone.
There you go.
Tie game, actually going away from the lead for LSU. 28 seconds left in the half, so Miami's going to have a little bit of time here.
Yeah, but LSU with the 2-point conversion earlier, once they knock this one through, barring a disaster, regains the lead. And I think they're going to get the ball after half, if I'm not right, Vaughn. Or if I'm not mistaken.
Nope, that is correct. So that's why Miami, with 28 seconds here, either one needs a really good return or a couple of deep passes, get them down to field goal range, put 3 up on the board, take the lead before half. Plenty of time. 28 seconds is plenty of time.
Well, good returns are totally in the playbook for both squads. Looks like it's going to be Parrish and not Knighton.
No, Knighton still hasn't come back. Here's Parrish up the left, down the hashes, the wiggles, back to the left, trying to find a hole. It's dropped right up the 19-yard line. just couldn't find anything to squeeze through, and that's where they're going to start with 24 seconds left and 2 timeouts.
And that is an eternity. All you need is 10 seconds. However, you got 2 timeouts at 24 seconds. And the clock stops every time you make a first down. So as long as you keep positive momentum going, you are in the green.
Just got to get the ball down the field somewhere.
My thing is really don't give it to the other team at this point.
Exactly. You got to get 5 receivers set here. So Van Dyke swings it out, screen pass to Pimchino.
Oh, God.
He follows into 3 guys, knocks him down at the 25. They're going to call their second timeout. So they have 19 seconds. Now, if they can work the sidelines here and save that last timeout, or at least get a deep shot so they can run up there and spike the ball, they'll still have a chance to put 3 on the board before half.
Did I just hear some tequila getting uncorked?
No. I'm still
Okay.
hacking and coughing over here.
Oh,
That was
okay.
earlier. That was a double shot during the stream earlier.
All right. I thought we had a Hornitos alert here.
Which led to a rant. Everybody loves Von rants, right?
I mean, they're kind of the signature.
Yeah, I was going off on the NFL rules about catch and taking it to the ground and that kind of stuff and how ridiculous that is.
5 wides here, Von.
5 wide. Van Dyke drops, swings it outside. Smith's got it, and he does get out of bounds. They couldn't take him down inbounds. The clock stops now. 16 seconds. That's at least 4 plays.
Oh.
4 quick plays, especially with a timeout.
Yeah, so, I mean, got enough for how many more plays here? 4 quick ones?
4 quick ones. You still have a timeout, so.
Just got to pump and dump.
Yeah, hit that sideline. First one, where are we at? He's probably got to get to at least the 40 to have a shot. So 20 yards is what he needs. And LSU just called a timeout.
You can't take them with you, right?
Yeah, maybe he had the wrong defense set for this. Didn't like the coverage. Interesting last 16 seconds here. A little bitty chess match. They've been going back and forth all day, slugging it out, taking deep shots. Now we got the chess match right before halftime.
Deep shots, like double shots?
I got plenty of double shots over here.
Jeez. Look at all the adjustments, Von.
Look at that coverage on the left. Dog is uncovered. Boys.
Look at that user trying to be everywhere in the defensive backfield.
Dyke drops, looks, throws it deep down the
Look at
sideline.
that, Von.
He's got it. He's going to score. Whoa, what a throw and a touchdown. Miami burns them deep down the sidelines, puts 7 up before half. Boy. Cannot let them get behind your DBs at the end of the half.
All those adjustments, all the timeouts, everything worked out beautifully right there. The only thing you cannot do now is have a letdown on coverage.
6-point lead, 9 seconds left. See if he squibs this.
LSU
has 1 timeout.
You got to kick protect correctly on this one. I mean, you got to get the return man down. Blast it out of the end zone if you can.
9 seconds would be 2 plays. He's going to kick this.
That's not going to be returnable.
Well, we'll see. I need 10 seconds. We'll see if he can do it in 9. See if Daniels has the arm for this. Literally 2 plays. Quick timeout after the catch. Where are we at? 30. So that's 20. That's 30 yards. Yeah, he needs about 30, 35 yards for a field goal attempt. Daniels quick drifts right, looks, stops, pressure in his face, stops, throws over the middle, caught. No, he didn't. No, he dropped it. Wasn't sure if he caught that ball or not. And they're saying incomplete pass, and LSU calls their last timeout.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. 3 seconds left.
Huddle back up. Hey, I mean, you never know.
It was hard to tell in the animation whether he caught the ball or not. He got trips right. Daniels plenty of time. Only 3 guys on the pass rush. Here comes the spy. Launches it deep down the stripes, and it is batted down, incomplete. We're going to go to half. 28-22 Miami. A lot of action for that 2 quarters right there, guys. Hope you're enjoying it.
Yeah, I'd like to see those game stats. Got a little quiet in the booth here.
I'm trying to be good. I'm staring at some chocolate chip muffins over here on the side on the desk, so. Got my sweet tooth kicking in. All right. This guy's taking a little mental break here. It's like they're about ready to go.
Got to get head right.
What an exciting half that was. Taking shots right and left. And like you said, LSU will get the ball to start the half, so now they can try to respond to that deep shot. Kind of staggered them right before halftime. I don't think he was expecting that one.
Yeah, I mean, LSU had such good game management at the end of that first half offensively to leave Miami with less than 30 seconds remaining on the clock and less than a full timeout set. But one guy gets behind coverage, and Van Dyke has the arm, proving it now through two coaches that he could deliver the ball downfield past the defense's last defender.
And that was a good use of a timeout by Miami earlier when LSU had the ball first and goal with the 2. They didn't let them run the clock all the way down, made them run the ball, get it in the end zone, give them time to make that play at the end of the half. I see what LSU does here, how they respond. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, tight end left.
Safety coming up.
Emery straight up the middle. He gets met and dropped immediately. There's going to be no gain on the play. There was really not much room or any lanes for him to run there.
Yeah, nice run fits by Miami there. You know, defensive linemen and linebackers just clogging up every single hole, and even had a safety back there behind. A couple block sheds right there. Just bring down the ball carrier before he even gets started.
All right, 2nd down and 10. Get trips right again. Tight end left. Daniel's barking something out to his receivers. Play clock down. Drops. Throws. Down the sideline. And he caught it. And he dropped down around the 42-yard line. They both went up for a 50-50 ball. Wasn't sure who got it until the receiver spun and went out of bounds.
I know who got it. Justin Jefferson got it.
I literally had to wait to see who got it because they both went up. It looked like the animation had either one catch the ball. And once he did a little spin and went out of bounds, catch. These guys are not afraid to throw 50-50 balls, which is...
Let me find out. Yeah, that was impressive. He just threw it up there and let the receiver climb the ladder, and there wasn't another rung on it. He climbed them all.
And got strong hands for the ball, doesn't he? Here's a screen pass set up. It's Emery, or it's not Emery, the halfback's the other one. Lane, he gets dropped immediately.
Yeah. Cocaine right there. Looked like he got a face mask, and I don't know how because he was wearing one of those visor protectors. Must have got him there on the last I don't know what you call it right there. But damn, I mean, without that tackle, he had some room to work with. Good tackle.
Going to bring up 2nd down and 11 on the play. Loss of 1.
I guess it would be the last bar.
Yeah, 2 tight ends to the right, receivers on each side. Daniel's making a little bit of adjustment. Short drop, drifting, rolling hard to his right, looking, stops, throws over the middle, and caught. Give me a first down. What a catch. Is he going to reach and catch that ball?
No. Another no call on the face mask drag down tackle. That's 2 in a row on consecutive plays. The refs are really swallowing their whistles here. Where in our first game, the disconnected one, there was a stupid defensive pass interference call. But yeah, I saw that one-handed grab. It was filthy.
Thomas Jr. with the Superman reaching out, flying through the air. Look up in the sky. Here we go. Daniels taking his time.
Credit the quarterback on those balls.
Miami crowding the line really tight.
Yeah, it's been like that this whole possession.
Daniels plenty of room. Throws over the middle. He's got
Emery.
Cuts to the middle, down around the 3-yard line.
Halfback. Emery.
Both these guys love to throw the ball to the halfback.
Yeah, I
Because
mean,
they're in the back, they're not going to stay in there and block all the time. So
I mean, these guys are Texas boys. The halfback is going to get involved in the pass game.
gives them a first down at the 3-yard line. Very patient in the pocket there. Looked like only 3 guys were in the pass rush. Couldn't get through. Plenty of time. Maryland formation again. Handoff. Emery cuts back to the middle. Should have stayed outside. He gets dropped for a loss of a yard. Like if he just followed his blockers there, he could have rode it all the way out to the cone and got the touchdown, but cut it back, ran right into the tackle. He's second down from the 4.
Yeah, knowing Junior Broncos and watching so many of his games now, I feel like sometimes he kind of just tests the defense, almost just to see what happens, especially in a position like this where they're at 1st and goal so close.
Quarterback last right at the middle. Looks like he's only going to gain about a yard. Went 5 receivers at the 4-yard line.
I think
So there's only one way they can run the ball here.
I think a lot of us just run our best plays out there a lot of times, or like our most efficient way to like score as quick as possible. And I feel like Junior Broncos understands that he has a couple downs here, and sometimes he just, takes another down to get it.
There's Emery, tries to get off tackle, makes it all the way down to the 1 before he's dragged down. It's going to bring up 4th down from the 1. Got to expect them. Yeah, they're going to go no huddle. They were going to go for it no matter what.
And this is going to be an important play to remember. Potential question in an interview after the game is over.
They audible to the Maryland. See who gets the ball here. Nope, he keeps it himself and he's going to get the touchdown. A little quick quarterback sneak right there. Before anybody on defense can really move at all. He was in the end zone.
I'll tell you what, Vaughn. When you run the Maryland I a second time, and the first time was to a halfback on the right strong side, and the second time is a quarterback sneak, in that down and distance on 4th down, that I'm impressed with.
All right, the extra point does give him the lead. So 3:16 left in the quarter.
Everybody else is going to remember that Randy Moss catch. And yeah, that did get a lot of yards. But when it came down to 4th down and less than a yard to gain, you got the Maryland I and you quarterback sneak it. I like your style.
Here's the kickoff. About halfway back in the end zone. See if Miami runs it out. Yep, Parrish. Wiggles to his left, back to the right, back to the left again, back to the right. Gets a 1 block. He breaks loose. Cuts him room down the sideline, and he gets drugged down by around the 43-yard line. Get drugged down from behind. Just needed 1 more block, and he was gone.
I'm going to get a shirt made or a gift made or something. After these coaches score these big touchdowns, the worst thing that could happen is a big return the other way, and we see another one. That has cut the field in nearly half for Miami to reach now.
See how aggressive they want to be. Last time they were on the field, they torched them deep down that right-hand sideline to take the lead before half. Here's LSU crowding the line. Van Dyke drops, throws the out route, caught by the floor, breaks the tackle down the sideline. Can he beat this guy? He's gone. That's his 3rd of the day on the same sideline.
School record, Vaughn.
I'm kind of surprised he hasn't already set that earlier in the year. The dude just does do nothing but break tackles and score touchdowns.
Well, Vaughn, there was no safety there. He just had 1 guy to beat, and he's shown that he's stronger than him, and he's definitely fast enough. I think we might see. Okay, things are going to get interesting. I'm not going to spoil anything. But, great answer back by Miami. Big kick return. And then, 1 pass, and we got another Miami lead here. And we're still 10 minutes away from this one being completed.
Yep, Miami's going to come out here and try and go for 2. Make that a 7-point game. Van Dyke drops, looks, throws to the outside, and knocked down by the defender. Tried to hit the tight end on the drag and just couldn't get to it.
I thought he was looking for the halfback on the Texas route. And then I think that tight end on the drag was the secondary option there.
Jimbo just said in chat that the game wouldn't let him kick. That's why he went for 2. So hopefully we get through this game again. We don't lag out because he was having trouble before.
Well, the
Then he
last time
kick.
we said we spoke it into existence. Now I'm afraid.
Yeah, he and then he missed kicked on the kickoff, so he's going to give him a very short field.
Yeah, if you're just joining us, we had a disconnect on our first game. It was maybe with about, I don't know, 4 minutes left in the second quarter. And it was a barn burner just like this one, going back and forth. And then both players were gracious enough to just do a complete restart. And we're just holding on that, everything stays cool.
Yeah, Miami's over there playing for the counter play. And he's going to go the opposite way. Emory gets to the right. Picks up 8 yards on first down. Going to give him a short second down. They can open up the playbook and do anything on this one.
Yeah,
Miami
I thought
was, they were ready for that counter that didn't come.
Yeah, I thought that was a similar angle of attack on the defense as one of the plays that Junior Broncos rolled out in their last first and goal from inside the 7.
Receiver goes in motion behind. Here's the fake, and he gets dropped. It was the triple option with the wide receiver, and the guy on the end just took the quarterback out before he had a chance to make the pitch. Going to make it 3rd down and 7.
And that's a big play. 3rd down and 7 in this game is really, really huge, especially with Miami already having a lead. I mean, so much time is left, so not a big deal to punt right here and play defense. But 3rd and 7, a little bit more of a passing down maybe, unless you're already thinking 2-down territory.
Yeah, sometimes you can catch them. They're expecting that pass, and you can hit them up the middle, or get a counter, or get a nice block on the outside and pick it up with the run. Got 2 tight ends, and no, he's got 1 tight end. Tackle looked like a tight end. Daniel just scrambling. He's looking. He stops, throws back across the middle, and missed the guy. He really wasn't that open. He should have just ran for the first down. He had plenty of room over there to get to it.
Yeah, Vaughn, you're probably not wrong about that. Had a couple different targets there. Didn't like what he saw. Hung on to the ball. Tried to buy more time. Defender eventually got out there in front of him, taking that run option away. And, now we got 4th and 7.
It looks like he's going to go for it, and he is.
Yeah.
Not surprised. Got 2 tight ends to the left. Daniel barking out something to his receiver on the right. Quick drop. Stops. Plenty of time. Throws it deep down the sideline. Double coverage, and it's picked off by Stevenson at the 15. It was an arm punt, basically.
Yeah, this is textbook film study game right here. This has just been a chess match all game long. And right there, we see that round go to the Miami defense. Tip your hat.
That was basically an arm punt. He figured he could take a shot deep. If he picks it off, no harm done. Pressure from the right, screen pass to Cheney. Get into the outside and can't get by the one guy. Had a safety coming up on him anyway, but he does get 8 yards on the play, so it's going to be 2nd down and 2.
Great pursuit by LSU. Not the best execution by Miami. Outstanding play call based on that defensive alignment and where you were on the field, having that whole field side. But, didn't get that block, and that guy able to hurdle the blocker, make the tackle. Outstanding effort.
All right, again, 2 tight end set, 2 receivers, both on the outside. Cheney behind, Van Dyke under center. Smith goes in motion. Drop, quick throw, caught by LaFleur, and this time he gets wrapped up and dropped right away. But he does set a school record with 220 receiving yards on the game with still over a quarter left.
First down and 10. Yeah, go ahead, Vaughn.
I was going to say, Gucci could have a 300-yard game pretty easy.
I mean, yeah, if he keeps force-feeding them, yeah. I wonder if there would be some, adjustments made by the defense that,
Taking a sweet time, making some adjustments. Defense is moving around, trying to confuse him. Play clock down. Van Dyke drops. Quick throw. Gucci gets, oh, this time it's Smith. He spins and gets dropped right around the 50-yard line, but he does get enough for a first down. Moves the chains for Miami. I just expected that to be Gucci over there.
Yeah, that's what we've seen a heavy dose in both iterations of this game.
A lot of Tigers in the box here looking for a run.
Yeah, they've been preoccupied with the halfback and what he does.
Yeah, they're definitely run committing. Miami switches up their formation, sends a guy in motion. Van Dyke. Quick fake handoff. Rolls to his right. He's got a man open. Throws it. Oh, underneath the Pimpchino. And he's going to fight through a guy down to the 45. He had a guy open about 15 yards deeper than that on the out route, deep out.
Yeah, deep corner route there.
He had him open too. That's what I thought he was throwing it to, and he took the under route. That's okay. It's going to be 2nd down and 4, and that's going to take us to the 4th quarter. So you guys get your 4s up in chat.
We've seen both quarterbacks kind of be sped up. In fact, if there's one quarterback that's been more patient than the other, I think Jaden Daniels has been a little bit more patient and kind of really squeezing out the last moment to get the last opportunity for a wide receiver, tight end, halfback to get open against this coverage. On the other side of things, Van Dyke made a little bit quicker decisions and more decisiveness. Probably didn't see that longer route developing.
Eight formation here. Barking out, trying to get him to go offside. Drops, looks, throws. Nope. Avoids the pass rush, gets outside, gets the first down, ducks out of bounds so he doesn't get hit. Smart play. I was waiting for him to throw it back on the halfback little swing route, but he just kept running up the sideline.
Yeah. Well, he could have hit this. He could have hit the halfback on the swing route. Could have hit the tight end who went out and then back in. Definitely the gambler in all of us got really big eyes as he started to break the pocket, and it looked like some things were starting to open up. However, the passing angles and, if you bullet pass it and, hit it quick to get it out quick before the defender hits you, well, that low trajectory could get picked off really easy.
All right, gives him first down right around the 35-yard line. 4 receiver set. Pistol formation, Van Dyke drops, looks, and he gets swallowed up and dropped immediately. 6-yard loss on the play. Big sack by LSU. You make it 2nd down and 16. He was caught looking downfield, didn't see their pressure on the left.
Yeah, got a little bit more ambitious with his depth of target on that one, and pass rush got home. LSU has some pass rushers now.
Time, 6 minutes left. They're up by 5. Field goal makes it an 8-point game.
Hoo-ah.
Needs to get about 8 to 10 yards on this play, making it an easier 3rd down play.
Plenty of time on the play clock. Probably see a couple more adjustments before it's snapped.
Shifted 3 receivers to the left. Van Dyke pressured, rolls, throws it to the outs, and Chaney gets it, steps out of bounds. Not enough, though. It's going to be 3rd and 13.
I mean, credit the LSU defense for, slowing down Miami right as it seems like they need to.
Yeah, they had 3 guys chase him down from the left side. He had to bail and just had to throw it to whoever he could get it to. And it's going to bring up a long 3rd and 13. Where's he at? He's on the 38-yard line, so that makes it a 45-yard field goal. No, 55-yard
55, yeah.
Yeah. So he's going to need at least 10 yards on this play, even if he doesn't get the first down. Got 5 receivers, including the tight end over there. Van Dyke drops, looks, throws
there
deep down the middle. Got a man open, and Pug's going to score. What
the chess match continues, Vaughn. So defensively, what I saw was LSU's user shutting down, doubling down on the out route on the left side. So we were in trips left, and we were in a single wide out we were trips right and a single wide out on the left. And that single wide out on the left has ate up those out routes all game long. We were mentioning it earlier, Gucci, right? Eating up those out routes all day long. So the user was out there double covering that area, double covering that potential out route, the quick out route just to get past the sticks. and that left the middle of the field open where the user had vacated, right? Where the user's been lurking around the middle all game long, following the halfbacks, following the tight end, just vacated, and on the 4 verts, we know just how OP that could be, and he timed it up just right, delivered a dot.
Emery almost got vacated from his helmet there on that hit. Yeah, he had those 3 guys on the right, and the outermost slot guy just blew right down the field. I saw him open. I was just waiting for him to throw the ball because there was nobody within 30 yards of him. Easy pitch and catch as long as he didn't drop the ball.
Yeah.
See what the LSU does here. The down
Empty
12
backfield.
now. 5:30 left, down 2 scores on 2 touchdowns.
Oh, you got a lot of options open here.
Sideline.
Yep.
And he can't break the tackle, but he gets big gain here. Gets it out by midfield. Jenkins moves the sticks. LSU goes no huddle.
This is one of the best games I've seen for film, boys.
See what they do here, running no huddle. Got pressure coming left. Middle's wide open. See what they do on this play. He might try and debate him. Quick drop, throws, got the
Nice.
What a spin move.
Yeah.
Nice drag. Hilton with the drag, then he spins, picks up more. It's going to be 2nd down and 2.
Yeah, drum is still beating. Going on the ball here, keeping up pace, trying to answer back quickly, trying to make up time, down by a couple scores.
Daniels, plenty of time, drifting, rolling hard to his right, looks, throws it out of bounds, and gets hit on the play. No flag. Took a hit after he threw it out of bounds.
Yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of sus defensive no calls here. And in the first game, there was a sus-ass, flag that should have never been thrown. But what do you think about that circle receiver? He never fucking did anything. He, dropped back, to fucking pass block. It was weird.
Well, this is Miami, Florida, right? So, convicts versus Catholics, remember that. Fake handoff. Oh,
There
what
you
a
go.
move. He
Yeah.
goes in, spins around, didn't need to spin because he juked him so bad. He's going to pick up the 1st down right up the middle of the field, flashing all the moves.
Yeah, and that's just fortunate for Miami because I've seen plays like that for LSU go the distance.
Lagging out a little with this no huddle.
Yeah. And that means one of these guys might be lagging out super hard. If it's just noticeable for us.
Daniels drops, looks, throws, out, caught, up the sideline. Emery tries to do a step back. It's blasted out of bounds at the 19-yard line. Still going to be 1st down for LSU. 4:33 left in the game. They run no huddle because the clock only stops temporarily. These offense and defensive linemen got to be tired.
Yeah, we can worry about that tomorrow. Right now, we need some points.
Oh, it might affect their blocking.
Yeah?
They're too tired. They're going to Olay a block. He's going to get sacked. Daniels avoids the pressure, rolls hard to his right, stops, throws over the middle. He's got a man, and he's going to score. It's Emery. Wow, that was a tight little window. Could have gotten picked or batted down, but he didn't. Instead, it's in the end zone. And see if he goes for 2. Goes for 1. Right now, he's down 6 points. Gets the 2-pointer. Field goal by Revamp makes it a 7-point game. Nope. Looks like they're going to try to kick. We're not sure if he's actually going to kick. He ran a
You expect it now, right?
Yeah.
Never trust him again, right?
Never.
Shame on you, shame on me.
run regular defense out of that extra point the rest of the year. All right, so 5-point game, 4:14 left. Miami needs to eat clock. They don't necessarily have to score. They just got to kill the time on the clock, although a field goal does make it an 8-point game. LSU needs to get the ball back as quick as they can.
Vaughn, we got a slobber knocker here.
This has been a fun game. Both the one that started and locked up and then this one.
Yeah, we got a game and a half here, Vaughn. I mean, oh, look at this.
Go onside.
And Miami has to audible, but he's quick enough to audible out of it. Kudos to both teams and both coaches.
If he's got the right angle, the right power, got to bounce this off somebody. Take it right off his head.
I want. Okay, thank God. I was about to say.
Oh, he caught it. Speed.
Yeah. Vaughn, so if they're at about the 39-yard line right now, how many more yards do we need for a field goal?
Well, it's 40, so 56 right now, right? So he
Yes.
only needs like 10 yards, I would say.
Okay, which would
His
push it to another 8-point lead, right?
right. So he needs to just burn as much time off this clock as he
Yeah.
can, even if he kicks a field goal.
And if he ends this drive the way he ended last drive, game might be over.
Here's
Not
the counter.
necessarily.
And Cheney breaks his back, does a little wiggle zig there,
Yeah.
picks up 1 yard on the play. Started to do the counters like, oh, nope, that's not going to work. Go back the other way. Whoop, that's not going to work either. See what they do here. 2nd down and 9. Just under 4 minutes left in the quarter, in the game. Somebody's taking their time to go through their playbook. It's probably revamp. He said his playbook's been kind of sketch all day.
Yeah.
All right, trips right, tight end left, halfback left. Halfback's on the weak side.
Oh, man. See some exploits over there. Now they adjusted.
Letting the clock roll. Under 10 seconds on the play clock. Tight end goes in motion wide left. Van Dyke drops, swings it out. Nobody's on Mallory. He does that stupid little turnaround. He gets the first down. He could have had a touchdown. That was a bad animation by the game. He beat 3 defenders on that side, and all he had to do was just go straight. And he came back.
Yeah.
Either way, got him the first down. New set of downs.
Nice little play there for revamp. I mean, he, set up like he was going to run out of that. Got the pass, and the only guy really in that area, was able to beat a few defenders in that area. Nice play.
Smith, here's a handoff. Cheney trying to get to the edge. He's not going to make it. It's going to get no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down and 10 as we close in on a 3-minute mark.
Yeah, credit LSU's defenders for, penetrating the backfield and stalking down a guy who we've seen get that edge and run down the sideline countless times.
All right, under the 3-minute mark, he needs to let this play clock keep winding down. Chew as much time as he can get, because he saw what happened at the end of the first half when he had 28 seconds to work with. And Nick drops, looks like a screen pass. It is. Cheney gets to the outside, spins back inside, gets popped at the 20, dropped. It's going to be 3rd and 9.
Outstanding pursuit by LSU.
They had the outside locked down. He tried to come back in the middle, and nope, wasn't going to get there.
You saw multiple defenders in there, including the user, and then, Cheney was able to make one move, but just great pursuit all around there for LSU. Still no timeout taken.
No, we're under 2.5 minutes. If he lets this play clock wind all the way down, we'll be under 2 minutes after the ball is snapped and the play is run. So, see what he wants to do. He's plenty of field goal range here. It's
4-down territory?
38-yard field goal. I mean, field goal makes it an 8-point game.
Field goal.
I'd take the points, make it an 8-point game. And
so don't force anything here offensively.
No, I wouldn't. And don't force a pick. Just be glad to eat.
Is he going to get it off?
No, he's not.
Flag.
It's going to push him back. That makes it a 43-yard field goal if he gets no yards there.
Might be negligible, but you got to come up with a big 3rd down. Probably completion here. I don't know. Maybe you run a screen. Who knows, right, Vaughn?
Run that out to Gucci. He's got a lot of plays. Hell, run the same play that he hit him deep on that touchdown to the inside, the outside slot guy. See what he comes up with. Hell, he could just do a counter play and get 14 yards the way he runs.
The crowd has come back to life here, Vaughn. And now we got the play clock under 10. They might not get this play off.
Let's see. Hustle up to the line. Can't make an adjustment. Got to go. 2-1. Delay a game again.
I have this problem all the time, but I got no excuse because my playbooks are not fucked up. Revamp's probably fighting some playbook fuckery right now.
At this point, all he needs to do is burn some time off the clock and kick a field goal. I expect LSU to call a timeout unless there's an incomplete pass after the end of this play.
Crowd is still rocking, and after each of these penalties, they've just been rocking a little bit more.
See what happens here. Play clock is at 13 going. Game clock is stopped at 2:05. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Van Dyke gets it, looks, rolls to his right, looking, trying to find somebody to throw to. He's going to run up the sidelines, and the user for LSU doesn't make the play. He does get out of bounds, though, at the 15-yard line. It's going to make it 4th down and 4.
Very interesting. He's out of bounds. Van Dyke is bright red, not burgundy, so he's not completely exhausted.
See if LSU wants to, what they're going to do here.
Safe zone this?
Yeah,
they are.
4th and 4.
Cross your fingers, no lag.
Burn your timeouts and try and freeze them and make them miss.
Clock's not moving. You could freeze them. Although this angle's not that bad.
Kick is up, and it's right through the middle, and it's going to be an 8-point game. So now LSU knows what they have to do. They have 1:54 left. They got to march down the field, get a touchdown, get a 2-pointer, take this game to overtime, and not leave time on the clock for Miami.
Well, okay, Vaughn. Would you like fries with that?
Ding, fries are done. Ding, fries are done.
Ding, fries are done. Ding, fries are done.
All right, deep kick. LSU is going to bring it out. Emory straight up the middle, following his blockers, got a lane, gets down to around
Big
the
hit.
28-yard line.
Shout out to John Emery for holding on to that ball. He took a lick right there at the end.
How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll?
It depends who's licking.
Well, that's what you call it. That's what she calls it. Right?
Yeah. She can call it whatever she wants.
All right, 5 wide receiver set. Choking me up here. Daniels.
I'm flattered.
Knows what he has to do. He's going to go quarterback run, blast right up the middle. He's going to get dragged down after a gain of 3. Got all 3 of his timeouts. Looks like he's tired. He's laying there on the ground, heavy breathing. He just came off the sideline.
Now is not the time, Jaden Daniels.
What's he been doing? Chain smoking on the sideline? What is this?
Chain smoking on the sideline.
He's Lynn Dawson or something, right?
He just stepped out of the time machine. He came from the 1970s.
Like Lynn Dawson smoking a cigarette at halftime, right?
Yeah. They all did.
All right. What's going on here? Play clock's under 20 now.
Yeah, that took a lot of time off on.
Minute 20, clock rolling. Fake handoff, drops, rolling, look, throws, and caught. Going to be a 1st down right around the 41 or 2-yard line. Just enough to move the chain. Clock stops temporarily. No huddle, running up to the line.
That route was gangster as fuck. I mean, he went from the outside edge over the middle and back out to the corner. And Jaden Daniels threw a good enough ball around some coverage.
He does take the run, and he gets dropped.
First time out here.
Actually,
Yeah.
a loss of the yard. You're going to call their first time out, yeah.
Good
Tried to
time out
trick him
here.
with the run.
Give
Tried to
Jaden Daniels a
snuff him.
cigarette break.
Tried to snuck him with a run to the outside, but he knew that. So, 2nd and 11, 109 left from the 41. He's got to get it in the end zone. Miami's just playing back. They're not rushing a whole bunch of guys. They're not racing up there. It's kind of spying, waiting for Daniels to make a move.
If you guys are still here for this last possession, throw some emotes in the chat, boys. Let us know you're still around.
You have 3 receivers, 1 tight end, Emory to the left. Daniels drops, looks, plenty of time. No pass rush, rolls to his left, stops, rolls again, stops, and gets hit and throws the incomplete pass.
I saw what he was trying to throw to right there at the end, and I didn't hate it. The guy who was being a dumbass, the circle button over there on the right sideline, who was just standing there for God knows how long, finally started to move his ass to get across the field, and Jaden Daniels spotted it out of the corner with his little eye and tried to deliver it, but pass rush was on by that point. Nice job, Miami.
Now we're down to 3rd and 11. This is, 4-down territory. Obviously, they got to get the ball in the end zone. Tight 5 receiver set. Sends 11 out to that's Thomas out left, further away. Entire Miami defense is within 10 yards of the line. Drops, throws,
Oh, wow.
got a 1st down and gets tackled immediately at the 46-yard line. Big 1st down. Neighbors with the catch. Golly, Neighbors with the catch.
I mean, that's just muscle memory right there by a coach who has played NCAA 14 revamp for quite a while. on this system. I mean, the precision timing of that one was really well executed.
Down to 50 seconds on the clock. Daniels drops, looks. Only 2 guys rushing right now. Rolls to his left. Stops, throws another incomplete pass. He's hit just as he throws the ball.
And Jaden Daniels got up a little quicker than I thought he would on that one. I thought we were going to have to shovel, get the flat shovel that you use for, the snow. I thought we were going to have to, peel him off of the turf on that one. He got absolutely nailed. Bless his heart.
I think he's got too many deep routes, not enough short over the middle because he's waiting and waiting and waiting and nobody's getting open.
It's this man press coverage, Vaughn.
He's got plenty of time. There's a quick throw, and this is going to be incomplete, and there's
That's
a flag.
a flag.
Is that going to be offensive pass interference?
No, that's got to be defensive. Oh,
it's
my
offensive.
God. That's
going to be big. That makes it 2nd down and 20.
the ball's in the air, and that's contact there, and you're going to blame the wide receiver for leaning into the DB. Okay.
All right. Well, we got 41 seconds left. Clock stop either way. Still has his 2 timeouts. Plenty of time. But he's got to pick up 2 big chunks here to get the first down.
I mean, if you watch the wide receiver from the Los Angeles Rams, he leads into the DB every single fucking play. He had 2,000 yards last year.
And he's out this year with a high ankle sprain, so he can't get away with it now.
He did last year, all the way to the Super Bowl.
Emery gets caught, dropped on the other side of the 50. Be 3rd and 13, 36 seconds left. LSU calls their 2nd timeout. They got 1 left. They got 2 plays to get 13 yards and get out of bounds or quickly get up after the clock stops. He's got time. Basically midfield. Really doesn't need to take deep shots. He just needs to move the chains. Even if it's over the middle field, that's fine. Clock will stop temporarily. Watch that slot guy.
I'm just glad that the LSU called another timeout for Jaden Daniels to get his smoke break on.
Daniels drops, rolls to his left, looking down the field, looking, stops, and gets rid of it. The receiver runs out of bounds, comes back in and catches it. It's got to be a penalty.
Incomplete pass.
So he must have caught it out of bounds.
4th and 13. I think the right foot was out.
Big play here. 28 seconds left. Again, 1 timeout left. You can use the whole field. Don't have to use the sidelines. You can use the middle. Just got to move the chains. You can go up and spike the ball right away. Taking his time, deliberation, see what play he wants to run. Revamp saying that should have been a penalty. He's home cooking on the officials here. He's blasting these SEC officials.
I think it would have been a penalty if it was a completed pass, but it was incomplete.
All right, play clock's down to 2, down to 1. They get it off. Daniels drifts to his right, looks, throws, got a man over the middle. He's going to get the first down. Jigs to his left, gets dropped right around the 22-yard line. First down. Not going to call his timeout. See if he races up here and spikes the ball. He actually calls a play.
Let's see who got that dog in him.
Nope, he's not going to spike. He's going to go. Play clock rolling. 20 seconds. Gets that dunk quarterback animation. 18, 17. Rolls to his right. Looking. He's got a man over the middle. Caught. Another first down to Williams. Down around the 12-yard line. 13 seconds left. See if he's going to call this timeout or go up here and spike it.
X-rays are coming in, Vaughn. They're almost ready.
Looks like he's going to spike it. There we go. 12 seconds left. So he's got at least 2 plays, if not 3.
And listen to the crowd reaction for the spike. They're so stupid. Go put another nachos and hot dog in your mouth. Shut up.
So
they don't know football.
He's got a timeout. He's on the 12. He can go over the middle, still call timeout, and have 2 more plays. Or he can take the out, run out of bounds, save the timeout. See what he does.
10-19, 10-19.
Fake handoff, looks, throws, over the middle, he's got a man, caught, it's a touchdown. Wow, back shoulder throw. Now he's got to get the 2-pointer.
Right.
What a throw. There were so many people in that one area. I'm shocked he made it through and found his own man, and he caught the ball.
Well, have you seen the results of the X-ray? I think the results are nearly in.
All right, here we go. Get 2 tight ends, 2 receivers split. Daniel stops, throws, got him in, and he holds on, and it's going to be a tie game with 8 seconds left. I got to get a drink.
Well, Jaden Daniels is having a cigarette while you're having your drink. The x-rays are in. What do the x-ray results say, boys? What do you think? Type it in chat.
It's a knocker.
X-ray results, what are they saying?
All right, here he comes. Parrish up straight, zigzag.
Oh, Jimmy.
Outside, back to the middle, drop to the 20. 4 seconds left. He's got 1 play. One play to go to OT.
The most dangerous play in the game is after you score a big touchdown and you just, that deep sigh of relief. All the pressure's off you. You know, the other coach is like, big run back time, big run back time. Good coverage right there.
All right, see what he's going to dial up here. He's got 1 play.
Amen, Rocky Top.
Either way, we're going to have an exciting finish to this game. It's either going to end right here or we're going to go to OT. What he doesn't want to do is throw a pick 6. Van Dyke.
I ain't even touching that one.
Right out. Drops, quick throw, out route, got it. 1 second left. So he picks up 12 yards, 13 yards on the play. Gets him a little bit closer.
Who'd he throw it to?
Gucci.
I mean, how long is his cape? Here's your cape. Here's your cane. Here's your hat. Here's your coat. You get a coat. You get a coat.
Deep 3-man zone. Van Dyke, pump fake, pressure, and he gets dropped at the 24-yard line. Big stack. Going to end the regulation. And we'll see who gets the ball first to start overtime. Hey, everybody throw the 5s up in chat.
Throw your 5s up. Hurricanes are going to get to choose. Looks like the Tigers are probably going to get the ball first. That's my guess, Vaughn.
Looks like it. Question's going to be, how long are they going to go before they go for 2 points? They're going to go for it right away? They're going to wait?
Oh, Miami's getting the ball first. With all the action in this game, I mean, both teams have both played good defense. I mean, usually games like this are like 50 to 60 points.
All right, here we go. Van Dyke drops, swings it over the middle, but Kim Chino gets taken down right around the 19-yard line.
He's had a good game.
Yep, pick up 6. He's had to run over several guys on the secondary.
I think the only negative play that he had is maybe he missed a block on one of those screen routes. But, yeah, other than that, I mean, he's had a great game.
See what they dial up here. 2nd down and 4. Clock doesn't run. There's no clock at all, so we don't have to worry about it. There's a play clock, but no game clock, so we can just go. 2 tight end set. Receiver comes in motion, tight. Van Dyke drops, rolls hard, looks, scrambles straight up the middle, inside the 10. Nope, down around the 11, sorry. Inside the 15, down to the 11. So they can get a 1st down without scoring a touchdown here.
Key block on that play was the right tackle. The defensive end made a move in and then back out, and the right tackle just sat down and engaged and did not let him move at all. That let Van Dyke roll out right and then gain those yards. You know,
see how aggressive.
Sorry, Vaughn, but there's
how aggressive he's going to be. Go ahead.
There's no, like you said, there's no game clock. You know, the clock doesn't even move. But what's hard to come down from, Vaughn, is like your adrenaline of like, you were just playing this fast-paced game, the whole flurry of the last few minutes, and your play calling kind of resembles that for a while. Only the most disciplined players slow it all the way down.
You know, the fake little jet there. Chaney takes up the middle, gains 4. It's going to be 2nd down and 6. Yeah, it's a completely different game. So you're going from fast to, all right, I don't have to rush, run the ball again. I can use my whole playbook. I know from just in my own streams when I hit this, I just start running the ball every downs because I don't want to throw a pick and turn the ball over and lose the game like that. So see how aggressive he wants to be. They get 5 D linemen here in this setup. Counterplay. Cheney does not get out the outside, loses yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 9.
That's okay. Miami has a hell of a quarterback, lots of options to throw the ball to hand the ball off to. They're doing okay. They're at the 10-yard line. If you look at it from that perspective, they only need 10 yards.
Yeah, if there's one guy on his offense that I'm looking at, it's you know who. The dude with over 200 yards.
I think you know who plays defense.
He does. Like rolling out, and his receiver ran out of the end zone, and he gets popped and dropped. It's going to be 4th and 6. He had a guy in the back of the end zone, and he ran completely off the field. I could see him rolling out looking for him, and the dude ran all the way off into the grass behind the end zone.
Wild fucking play, huh, Vaughn? I'm going to tell you, Vaughn, what we notice is only a micro like glimpse of what the coach notices. He probably made 17 reads in that one play.
All right, he's going to take this field goal and hope to play some good D here. Wow. I saw him rolling out. I know what that formation is. I run it all the time. And I saw the guy at the back of the end zone, and he was rolling, waiting for him to cut open. And he just said, fuck it, I'm out.
Yeah, a couple of the AIs have let down the users tonight. That's for sure. And who doesn't appreciate good D? I mean, come on.
Especially when the D likes to hit it up the middle against the spread offense. There you go. Big formation here. He shifts his receivers to the left. Daniel's trying to quiet his own crowd.
2 tight end set here.
Yep.
Everybody's on the left side, moving to the right.
Tries to get to the outside. Emery cuts inside, breaks one tackle, and gets the 1st down inside the 15.
That's funny, chat.
My wife. Oh. All right,
First down
after 14. Yep. That was a nice hard run. Ran through one guy, almost broke that tackle. See what they want to do down here. Miami playing tight to the line here, looking for a run.
Pistol with Kane.
In motion.
Yeah. And you got Emery in the back directly behind Daniels.
There's who.
Gonna fake it.
Daniel
roll out right, use that athleticism. Waiting for that crossing route to come free.
And stepped out at the 10.
Crossing route never came free, Vaughn.
Yep. 2nd down and 7.
That Miami man coverage.
You're this close to the end zone. Those routes, they shrink. So you got to look at those drags. You got to look at the slants. Got to look at the quick outs. And the problem with those quick outs are they jump those routes and then it's going the other way. So
Vaughn, when you look at a drag, do you look it dead in the eyes? Because I can't make eye contact.
No, I just
look
wait.
away. I look away.
I have to wait until it gets all the way out of view.
I'm not man enough to look a drag dead in the eyes. I usually look away. I mean, I look for another read.
We had a drag in PT. All right. 2nd down and 7. Daniels drops, looks, throws, got the man at the 3-yard line. He gets popped and in the end zone. Emery's going to win the game with that touchdown. What a game, guys. What a game. It's too bad that we had to freeze up before, but the second game was better than that one, and that was an exciting game to begin with. So, wow. Nice finish, back and forth. Nice variety on both sides. Good game, guys.
Broncos, you there?
I'm here.
Hey, Broncos,
Barely.
Good game, man. What's your reactions? What's your key to winning this game, man?
Hey, revamp. Awesome game. There's the keys where revamp. That was an awesome game, man. And in no way take this as an insult. You lost that game more than I won that game. You deserve to win that game. Anytime you're kicking an onside kick, it's bad. I'm proud of the Tigers, the way we fought. I was outplayed. I mean, we got the stats will show. No turnovers. Anytime you lose the turnover battle and you win. We got lucky. We went to church. We need to go. We need to say our prayer. We got lucky. That's my keys, George.
Thanks, JB. Vaughn, what do you want to ask him?
Yeah, I'm impressed with how patient you are with Daniels because he can run, run like the wind. He can take off and scramble and get up the field, and you seem to just get him out there in space and then just stop and wait for somebody to get open. And it seems to be working for you. I don't know how. I would be so tempted to just take off and run with him. Um, how much do you practice that? Because it's got to be difficult
I
to
mean,
not just keep running.
yeah, no, I mean, well, you don't want to fumble. I'd rather people, they drop the. I wasn't getting a lot of pressure, internal pressure. That first game, he had 3 sacks in the first quarter, and so the restart really hurt revamp because I got warm. I think I got a little because I was definitely cold in that first game too. Like I feel like he was going to push more. I got a feel for my offense a little bit, but Jaden played his ass off. He took a lot of hits. He ran the ball and he needed to. Uh, our defense this was days of our Washington days. We were a sieve on defense, but Daniels didn't give up. He led the team back in that fourth quarter. I'm super proud of him how he played. Stayed in pocket, read the because we weren't having pressure, so it was just it was almost by force to because there was no pass rush, and if I was throwing over the middle, Revamp had all those he had every little 7 yard little route over the middle. None of my out route. I mean, he had out routes for days. I couldn't get a freak. I maybe got two. I was having trouble getting over the middle, but the deep balls were where I was getting lucky. So I was just sticking to trying to find the deep stuff.
And I noticed that you also went over and used it against Gucci LaFleur because he was chewing you up. He had over 200
Oh my
yards in the
god.
third quarter. And once you started covering him, then he had to go somewhere else. And I think that kind of had a huge impact on his offense in the fourth quarter because he didn't have that guy to go to that he'd been going to the entire game.
Oh yeah, Gucci he tore us up. Like if you our first game or our game last season, it was like 10-7, and we ran the ball, and it was like a crazy. It was like a very the exact opposite of this game. So yeah, it was. At that point, I was like, I got to have someone else beat me. I can't just sit here and get beat by Gucci on these out routes and curls. So I had to at least go over there and at least make revamp, try to mix it up, and go to someone else.
That's all I got. You got anything else, George? Anybody in chat got something?
Nah, man. I mean, just thanks for putting it down today and tipping your cap to the other coach. It's always, gracious of you to do so. And, you know, thanks for putting it on film tonight,
Yeah,
man.
absolutely, dude. Hey, revamp, great game, dude. I know this hurts. That sucks. These are the worst ones. I've been there. Brusso got me too late last year. It sucks, dude. Mad props to revamp, dude. Mad props. As I can't even say more about my opponent.
Yeah, for
All right,
sure.
good game. Good game. Let's talk to Pimp. What's up,
What's
Jimbo?
up, fellas? What up, boys? Can y'all hear me?
Yep. That was a hell of a game, both for basically 7 quarters if you count the overtime because the sort of restart. I noticed that you didn't have very many rush yards. Was that just him shutting it down so you couldn't run, or you were just having too much success throwing the ball and just got into the rhythm and wanted to throw it?
Yeah, I mean, when we played last year, he keyed in heavy on my run. Like he said, I don't remember what he said the score was, but it was really, really low. The whole game was just slobber knocker, low scoring action, and he kind of came out with the same similar defensive style. Came out to stop the run, and the run wasn't working early, and I was seeing areas that I felt like we could exploit in the pass game. I mean, any day your quarterback goes 24 for 24, 483, 6 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. I mean, this kid was perfect out here today. It's just the defense, baby back bitches.
Yeah, he was.
But
Yeah, well, you were pressuring him all day long, and he'd get out there and get to the edge, and you had all of his receivers covered. So he's trying to buy time with his legs to find somebody open, and your secondary was just smothering him. It was just you couldn't get enough pressure to get him on the ground. He kept throwing interception or incompletes instead of getting sacks. So,
yeah,
I mean, it looked like you were selling out on covering all of his receivers and just not pressuring, maybe just spying a little bit and trying to keep him back there and hope he made a mistake.
yeah, you pretty much nailed it. That's what we were hoping for. I mean, there was a couple times where, like you said, he was able to get it off last second. We just didn't get there in time. But Brusso, or not Brusso, Broncos, the thing about him, he's scrambling out, but he's always looking downfield. He isn't really necessarily looking to scramble. I just got to keep a spy on him at all times because I know Daniels is an absolute unit. So, I mean, that just goes to him. He's a great player on the sticks. He's not going to give up on the play. And, you know, it's just one of those games where you bend or you don't really bend, but you just break. It's like we were holding up, and then just third down, fourth down, just couldn't keep it together.
George, you got something for Jim?
Yeah, for sure. Hey, non-conference game. I know, number 7 overall team. Kicking ass at the quarterback position tonight. Kicking ass at the primary playmaker, wide receiver position tonight, and the man coverage defense doing its job for the most part. Probably still scratching your head about this one, but non-conference game, man. What's the one area that you kind of want to look into a little bit as the season gets into the real nasty nasties?
Just got to tighten up the defense. Defense is usually the thing that carries us when, our offense isn't together. And tonight, surprisingly, the offense was what was fucking dominating and carrying, and the defense just. I know y'all said the man coverage was tight and everything, but anytime you let 40 or 50 points on your head, the defense isn't playing good because we didn't have any turnovers, so we didn't score off turnovers. He didn't get a kick return touchdown. That's just pure offensive heat, you know. The LSU boys were coming with some action.
Yeah, I mean, all that, I really appreciate you, taking that question seriously. I know that the way that you answer that, it just indicates to me that you're the fucking unit because you don't like that 50 there. But Broncos came in here, first of all, saying, yeah, I know, but Broncos came in here saying that he got lucky. Like, you know what I'm saying? You
You know
did,
what? I
you
mean,
did everything right. You know what I'm saying? Like,
if
go
we're gonna
ahead.
say he got lucky, I don't mean to cut you off. If we're gonna say he got lucky, I'll go back to that one play where it was like third and long. He's making a push at the end. He throws it to a wide receiver that ran out of bounds. Homeboy caught it, and they didn't throw no flag. Like that should have. I'm not saying that would have changed the game, but that would have been a penalty. And who knows what that extra yardage and that loss of down would have ended up doing. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day,
Yeah.
Broncos is a fucking hell of a coach. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Hey, man, we're tipping our hats to each other, and that's what it's all
yeah.
about. We're going to fucking have a blast figuring out what Broncos is going to do, in his conference as he goes up, against, the rest of these games. And, Oklahoma State has to go through the rest of their games in conference, too. And then, even if Broncos comes out on top in the conference, he might have a rematch against you coming out of your conference. You know what I'm saying? So we have all of that to look forward to. What would that be like, especially if we get this game scheduled at an hour and we don't have any disconnects? That works for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, I appreciate you. Thanks for finishing out this game tonight and putting down some crazy shit on tape. Yeah, man, that's all I really got, bro. Thank you.
And just a shout out to the other coaches. Make sure you guys get your recruiting done. They're going to advance the week after this, so get it done right now. And we'll remind you, based on what the schedule looks like, this could change, but our next game is going to be Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time between Danny Snossich's Oklahoma State Cowboys and T. Klink's Tennessee Volunteers. So come back in and watch that game. In the meantime, you guys have a good night. Who are we going to raid out to, you guys know?